Good morning YouTube, this is Yusuf and you are watching my space weather news. Today we are still inside a solar wind stream flowing from this particular corona hole. As seen on the metrics, we can see there is a sustained speed of 600 kilometers a second. Proton density in orange is moderate to low, and the BZ component in red is slightly negative, which has already sparked beautiful auroras. This is important, and I will tell you why this is important, that we are still inside the solar wind stream a bit later. KP index is sustained at 4, and we just couldn't reach a G1 level storm because it has to reach KP5 to be considered officially as a minor storm. Looking at the inlet spiral, and this is where it gets interesting, we see a CME that was produced by an erupting filament on the 20th, and this simulation indicates a glancing blow, so it's not a full impact, but as you can see, Earth is here. It is a glancing blow nonetheless, and this is good because if we see at stereo A, we can see it is a wall of density that is going to hit this satellite, as seen over here. So looking at that particular CME, let's go back in time. So this is the 20th, this is when it happens, and basically this will miss us. This is the densest part of the CME. However, Earth will be inside this stream, and this is a full impact of this particular portion, and I will show it to you. So despite what inlet spiral shows, this is not really a glancing blow, as you can see. Let's take a look at all the angles. Here, for example, we can clearly see that this particular part will hit us. And keep in mind, why is this important? Because we are already in the solar wind stream at 600 kilometers a second, and I will show you later that our magnetosphere is already energized and already almost reaching geosynchronous orbit, while this wall of particles will basically hit us. Here on this particular simulation, it is more projected to hit at the beginning of Tuesday rather than Wednesday. So some simulations, the Enlil says on Wednesday. Here we can see already on Tuesday. We'll see how this plays out. Looking at the magnetosphere simulations, we can see that indeed there is an ongoing solar wind stream at 600 kilometers a second. This is the blue part, and this is ongoing, ladies and gentlemen. It is still sustained. This will be interesting tomorrow, because if we are still in the solar wind stream while this hits us, we will have both. We will have the speed and we will have the density from that filament eruption. And this could be problematic for our magnetosphere, which is already weakened, and I will show you in a moment why. So as you can see, the pressure is also sustained because of the velocity of the solar wind. Oh yes, the auroras, as you already know, there have been beautiful auroras over the United States around the Arctic Circle. Schumann resonance, there is very little activity on that part. And here we are at the magnetosphere. As you can see, the magnetosphere is already energized because of this ongoing solar wind stream. The magnetosphere itself reaches almost geosynchronous orbit. And I do believe that if this filament hits us tomorrow, while we are still in these conditions with these metrics, this could go even further down and reaching basically geosynchronous orbit. It will definitely put pressure on the bow shock, because that filament eruption is basically matter, dense matter, protons that will hit us. And although we will miss the densest part as seen on this particular animation, we will still be hit. And like I showed you, it will be a full impact, not a glancing blow, a full impact from the lightest part of that CME, but still a full impact. So we'll see how this plays out. I will definitely make a video tomorrow when the impact happens to make sure that you don't miss anything. Looking at the earthquakes, we can see that For the time being, we are spared of major earthquakes, just a few 5-pointers, but this will definitely change. Once that filament eruption hits us, I expect this to ramp up, and we could see 6 magnitude quakes, or even a 7-pointer, who knows. Quote of the day, yes. Understanding a question is half an answer. So, before you answer anything, make sure you understand the question, because when you do, you already know half of the answer. This is it, people. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, press the like button, and most of all, don't forget to subscribe, because this way you won't miss anything, any content of my future videos. And with this, I wish you a fine Monday, and we see each other next time. Bye everyone, be safe.